Every day, historic buildings across America are being torn down, and what's inside can be lost or destroyed forever. But not if Mike and Robert get there first.
Bring it down just a little bit.
From an old farmhouse to an abandoned mill, together they restore, repurpose, or resell whatever salvage they can find.
Now, this is a no fun thing.
They're saving pieces of history and America, one salvage job at a time.
The value just keeps going up.
They are the Salvage Dawgs.
This isn't always good, Robert, when these two show up.
I've got the next biggest thing for our gift shop.
Gift shop. That's the kind of business I've been trying to stay out of.
3 guesses.
Old.
Check.
Red.
Check.
Useless. Useless. Check.
These are peanut processing equipment.
Little piece of
history, right?
Yeah.
This was used in the peanut industry. And when they would bring them from the field, I assume they would put them in a hopper and run them through the stick shaker, which would shake the peanuts away from the stems.
How does it work? We need to figure out how
sure.
this thing works.
This does this. Robert, this does this.
This does this.
I think what would happen, these would be put in line.
Right.
You know, so there was a process. This would come through here.
It's a continuum.
That would come through there.
You bring any peanuts?
I got everything but the peanuts. But it's a cool piece. Yeah, I got $500 in it, which isn't too bad, I think.
It isn't too good either.
I had a good patina. And
That's a big number for that.
It is. People like that. You know?
Yeah. I mean, usually it's applied to something that they want.
We're never going to use it for a stick shaker anyway.
No, that's
right?
a fact.
So there you go. So we got to figure out what else we can do with it. I think it's just a cool piece. At the end of the day, we'll make a piece of furniture out of it. And
No.
Sink another $500 into it.
and then sell it for a loss.
That's a dead-end market.
It's got a limited resale for a peanut check. Now, there could be somebody out there that's putting together a museum. Maybe I'll call Jimmy Carter.
Oh, great.
We just got to figure
I'm feeling a little ill.
More than usual?
Have some peanuts.
Have a peanut. He must have a peanut allergy.
All right, folks.
Where are we going this week,
We're
Robert?
going to Salem, Virginia, to your old stomping grounds, Roanoke College.
Nice.
You know that all the ceremonial entrance and all, and going over to the stadium, the lacrosse stadium.
Not even that old, really.
No, they're taking it all down.
Oh, yeah, this was built after I was there.
They're going to build a new sports facility, and they're cleaning out all the entrance. It's all kind of outdoor landscaping.
All right, we got some iron, cool light. It's glass, so we'll take care of it. And there's some railings. You know, just typical
Pretty
railing.
modern, but I guess there's still a market for it.
Yeah, I mean, so it's new stuff. It's
Yeah, there's all these concrete copings, and there's lots of pavers. A couple, like in this circle, in this kind of this pit, access to one of the dorms. What's the name of the dorm?
Is it sections?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I used to live.
Perfect.
Now, I'll show you.
No going in the dorms, by the way.
There's all these bronze wall lights that I want to see if we can get. I'm ready to go to work. You
Let's
guys?
do it.
I'll get the trucks ready.
All right, let's move.
Well, we've got a lot of mantles here, but, you know, we did a job in Laurel Fork, Virginia, and then it had just one mantle in it. And it was damaged in the fire, besides it just being, you know, neglected. But it's got some good parts, and it needs another life. I'm hoping that someday that somebody will see that value in me. You know, he's not bad, but they will give him another chance.
Island of Misfit Toys.
So I figured, instead of trying to restore it, because I've got so many mantles, let's make a wall hanging. And this is where we'll put the hooks to hang your stuff. And then we'll put a mirror back here. Take these columns off, just comme ça. I think this is walnut. Yeah, it's definitely walnut. It's a pretty wood. It's a hardwood, fairly prevalent in this area. We get a lot of furniture, a lot of mantles made out of walnut. Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
Some assembly required.
What we're going to do now, we're going to put a little column in here. So it's going to be a little mini column. You know, petite. It'll be resellable then. Instead of it being just a piece of fun that we left behind, we'll turn it into something fun. All we did was cut its legs off and made it a short mount. We'll get it up to Courtney first before we cut the mirror, and the mirror will be the last thing. We'll do our cleat on the back.
Right.
And then up it'll go. I think it's cool.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Turned out really, really well.
Florida College sits right in the middle of beautiful Salem, Virginia. And they're expanding, and they've got an opportunity here to save some things that otherwise would go straight to the landfill.
Gracie's back for the summer, and it was good to get her back on the job.
All right, good morning, guys.
Morning.
We're working on a bunch of landscaping type stuff. It's kind of a redevelopment project where they're building a new sports facility.
Oh, cool.
And in the process, some newer stuff is going to have to go away.
It's new stuff. It's not old. But you don't just salvage
We're not
old
prejudiced.
stuff. We're not salvage prudes here. You know, we'll take anything almost. I had to put the almost in there because, you know, there's certain things that you just won't take.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I got a bag of dong here.
We got railings, we got pavers, we've got cool electrical fixtures, we've got some park benches. We got it all.
I'm out.
He's out. That's probably a good thing because safety is going to be a real concern.
I'm double out there.
Plus, maybe some goodies in a dorm over there that's coming down. A couple pieces of furniture that we made I want to check out. Also, there's a very cool safe.
We got Gracie back on the team today. She's
Yay!
back for summer.
Ted and Mike can take care of the railings. The four of us maybe tackle this circle seating area. Hell, let's get it done.
Hey!
Ready?
1, 2, 3, go!
Close my fingers in.
Let the fun begin.
Mike, you still getting dressed over
I'm
here?
just trying to put my girdle on.
Come on, man, the sun's going down. Let's go.
Modular pavers vary in price, anywhere from probably $4 a square foot up to $12.
You know, we'll be able to sell these things for maybe half the price of what new ones cost.
Look, we're making a sandbox.
Grayson and Tay and I working on those pallets, and you really need as much manpower as possible.
I can't get hired anywhere in Richmond that even compares to Black
Yeah, we
Dogs.
got,
So.
the college girl coming back and dissing on the working folk.
It's not easy work. It's all bent over. You know, it's tough to do, especially for an old man like me.
It's definitely nice to come back to.
Stay in
that's for
school,
sure.
people. Stay in school.
That's why I kind of sat back a little and supervised. It's my way.
I could be a waiter tomorrow. Balance all those plates.
Oh, I think you could probably be a waiter by this afternoon if you wanted to be.
Man, look at all the work they're getting done over there.
I know.
Hey, Robert.
Yeah.
We're trying to get in the game.
I mean, yeah,
You
we
guys
wondered
are
if you
about
guys are
done.
going to go to work today
I
or
don't
what.
have any safety requirements pulling brick up.
All right, everybody ready? Go.
Oh, God.
Hold on, Mike.
I'm glad to see you put that harness on.
Yeah, well, you know, I gotta not fall. But fall in
He
line.
falls offline.
I'm compliant. Wrap it around. Anytime you're over 6 feet off the ground, you need to be in a harness and anchored in so you don't fall. But we gotta make sure that it's short enough that we don't fall over and it stop at 12 feet.
It's splat factor.
I think I saw that on a Roadrunner episode.
All right, you're in.
Smoking. A lot of this iron we take out sometimes it's embedded pretty hard into the structure, but this one's modern day anchors and lags into masonry. So all we had to do is unbolt a few pieces, and then if it didn't let go, we just take a cut-off wheel and cut them off. So it was gonna go pretty quick. The value of these, now we use them for furniture. People could use them for railings in houses, and it's a nice contemporary design. So they're real sellable. I'm thinking probably each one of these guys in the $500 to $800 bracket. You couldn't build them any cheaper than that.
Mike, let's get on the brick team. These things are heavy.
What should I bribe him with? Beef jerky?
It's not uncomfortable to wear a harness, but it's kind of like being on a leash.
Put you on that, Mike.
The seats were pinned in on rebar, and once I figured out how they were put in, they came out pretty easily.
Now, you saw what I just did, right? I'm taking a hammer drill, but make sure you don't pry too hard on it.
It's very easy to chip them. It's like, don't work too fast on it, because if you take big chunks out of it, it's just a pile of concrete.
You just kind of wiggle it. It's got caulk between the... Oh, no.
Robert's micromanaging a little bit today. I wonder if the heat's getting to him.
Watch those fingers.
He just thinks it's something we can handle. I mean, we've done stuff like this before. It is coming up pretty easy once you loosen it up. Really, the hardest part is just moving it.
You guys make any progress?
Yes, tons. Just
It's kind of slow to me. I think most people would consider me a micromanager, and I'm not changing, so it works for me.
He's telling us what to do and walking away. And one way to look at it is he's not here doing it with us, so that's kind of a win, too.
Hey, Grayson with that.
You look good with that, too.
Don't get used to it.
I got it.
Mike's pushing it.
Yes.
Well, this is a local job that we always look for, so we don't have to travel very far. And Roanoke College is not my alma mater. Of course, I didn't go to college, so I don't have an alma mater.
See the stair railings down there, the modern ones?
I'll start on that.
Okay.
All right. Come on now. This tool required a lot of power, and our little generator gave up after about 6 seconds of solid hammering.
Oh my God.
You just sit there, guys. And then the spike or the chisel kept coming out.
It's not liking you right now, is it?
It hasn't been a good day so far. Oh, come on. I'm not giving up. Want to try this?
Sure.
It's heavy, isn't it? You know, I want Gracie to understand what it really is to work with a hard tool like that, and she ponied up. There you got it. Hit it. It's great to have young people involved. You know what? Their muscles don't hurt as bad as mine. Beautiful. Oh, father-daughter time. You're much better at this than I am. Must be that college education you get.
Maybe so.
I'm hoping someday that I can just utilize my brain.
I can lend you my clipboard as long as I'm not using it.
Grace is awesome. She'll try anything once. And I don't know that's necessarily a good trait. I want both my kids to learn and complete a job and don't give up because it's a little overpowering. And both Tay and Gracie have that ability.
Over on the other side of the project, there was some wall lights. I knew they might be tough to get out, but I knew that it was worth the trouble. Had that green verdigris.
Yeah, bronze. That's what these are.
Nice.
Let me get the sledgehammer, Robert.
No. It's no good without having all the parts. So, pop the body out. We'll put it all back together so that they're not a big pile of junk and all the bulbs get busted if there are, okay?
Those type of wall lights with that cover, $400, $500 new, so I can get somebody a real good value on sale right here at Black Dog.
There wasn't a lot of lighting that we were going to take down, but there was one hanging pendant. Instead of me trying to take the whole thing down, I'm going to take the
Okay, got it.
chain
Understand.
off,
Understand.
and I'm just going to go after it. Coming down.
It's a nice one.
That is nice. And
Now watch your chain, Grayson. Nice. Oh, you know you're good.
He's great.
And compelling.
I'm glad I'm up here, boy, because it sure is getting deep down there. You know, since it's not really a vintage piece, probably looking at, I don't know, $350. It had a good look to it, kind of gothic. You know, somebody could use it in a foyer or a
Big foyer.
you know,
Big
in a
McMansion.
goth bar or something.
Golf.
Somewhere.
A golf bar?
Goth.
Oh, golf.
I'm no member there, I can tell you that.
Each piece of furniture has its own little story and its own look and feel, and Mike does find some interesting pieces.
Well, you know, Courtney's got a way with colors. You know, I just kind of yield to her experience on what's cool.
I do love my bright colors, so I think I'm going to do a two-color distress. This very bright green I'm going to start with will be covered by a turquoise color. Then I will sand back, so this will just come through in bits and pieces. And hopefully it will just give somebody's house some real pop and zip.
You know, I would have just said paint it black, but something had to happen to it to really kind of funk it up a little bit. So she's got that skill.
I studied art, I taught art. I was certified K through 12, and I've always loved painting furniture. So I feel like I'm doing exactly what I love to do. Ooh, I think this is going to be pretty.
Give me a tight spiral. Okay.
The university had pretty much cleaned out the dormitory and had been turned over to the contractors for demolition. So they told us to go take a look.
I'm seeing cash standing. Well, you know, we're always looking for stuff that we can sell. The salvage thing doesn't work out, we can always go into the moving business.
Please, no.
Oh, well, where's this safe?
And then there was also word that there might be a safe in the place somewhere.
Man, that's pretty.
Wonder what's inside.
The thing's in pristine condition, and we have the combination.
Is it a die bolt?
No, Herringhall, Marvin.
Oh, I hear those are priceless.
They had a long history of supporting the military during the World Wars, and everything from Navy guns to uranium processing, and that safe will last forever.
With your money, you can fill this thing up, Mike, when you get home.
Oh, yeah, right. I had first debt, second tier of debt to pay later, and I'll never pay this.
Probably worth a couple $1,000s, but it's heavy. Heavier than human comprehension heavy.
It was dense. It was like
It's like a
black
black hole.
energy. Hey, let's pull it this way
well,
first.
you got this. You can kind of ease it.
The Johnson bar?
Yeah.
The Janson. This is a French tool.
We had way too many people, but needed every one of them.
Yeah. We needed the manpower, the brains. I don't know who that was, but Robert, you want to jump on this tool?
You're the one with the Johnson.
Just throwing his Johnson bar around, I tell you that. Look out!
Easy.
You had the Johnson bar, I had the brains.
I was controlling the leverage action. Come on, Ted, get him in here, man.
I like the size of it because it's big enough to put guns in, which is what a lot of people use safes for these days. And it's got a good look to it. And it screams 1940s or 50s.
Did you hear it? Was that a scream?
Help me! Take me out of
Get
here!
me out of here.
Nah, it's a nice safe.
Well, it's better that it doesn't end up in the dump. That's what would happen. This thing would have been scrapped, probably.
And that's exactly
And
what
here
it
we
is.
are.
Yeah.
Saviors of salvage.
Here we are to save the day.
So, Tay, man, this is where I spent some time.
Is this
back,
your old
back
stomping
in the day?
grounds?
This is the backside of sections.
I knew Ted attended Roanoke College. That's not a part of Ted that we know. You know, Ted and the academia.
That's supposed to be the ladies' door. I walked right in.
I think I was a little nostalgic. Walk up
I think
nostalgia.
it was like right next door, I think, is where we were working.
I'm just glad you're not having PTSD or something, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm feeling a little uneasy. I'm kind of looking for campus security.
We probably had to jump out of one of those windows at one time, right into the courtyard we were taking apart.
That's pretty much how I always left the building.
At 3 in the morning.
Morning. Oh, look at this. I'm just putting some finishing touches on it. But
Amazing, amazing, amazing color. I love it. The diamond motif comes
brought
down.
that down.
Yeah,
We
that's
got
great.
some salvage knobs so you can
We
hang
got
stuff.
that. Is it okay if I put them on
Yeah,
without?
go ahead.
We can replicate these, and we've got a lot of mantles, so if these become a hot item, guess what? We're chopping up the mantles. Hurry, save them. Save them from us.
We got mantles. They're fine now, but he's right around the corner.
I'm coming around with my saw, with my chainsaw. It's time to make another one.
He's lurking.
I'm going to just finish a little bit of waxing and then it's ready to go.
I love it.
You guys didn't see Gracie manhandling the jackhammer. Talking about manhandling.
The local stuff is always nice. Got to be in the community, in Salem, right around the corner.
That was good stuff there. I mean, the iron, resellable.
Bottom line, though,
Scrap.
we got an exit strategy.
Yeah.
At least we got that. The safe is going to sell.
Oh, yeah. And the peanut shaker?
Trouble.
Stand by. There's somebody out there in peanut land that's going to want that.
In the peanut gallery.
I'll make you a peanut table.
For me?
Not for you, for God's sake. You're not my demographic. Speak to the hand, dude. Dude.